The day my world fell apart didn't start with a bang. There was no screaming match, no slammed doors, no dramatic discovery. It started with a whisper, a series of small, almost unnoticeable changes in the woman I had loved for over a decade. My wife, Sarah, and I had what I thought was a solid marriage. We had 2 beautiful kids, a home we'd built together, and a rhythm to our lives that felt comfortable and secure. But comfort can sometimes mask complacency. It began with her phone, and it was always with her, screen down, buzzing at odd hours. When I'd ask, she'd wave it off. "It's just my book club group chat, or work stuff. You know how it is." I believed her. Why wouldn't I? Trust was the foundation of our relationship, or so I thought. Then came the late nights at the office, the new hobbies that didn't include me, the sudden interest in dressing up just to run errands. Each one was a tiny crack in our foundation, too small to worry about on its own, but together, they were weakening the entire structure. I started to feel a growing distance between us. Conversations became superficial, revolving around the kids' schedules and household chores. The easy laughter we once shared was replaced by a polite, strained silence. When I tried to talk to her about it, she'd accuse me of being insecure or needy. "Can't I have a life outside of being a wife and a mother?" she'd ask, and I'd retreat, feeling guilty for even questioning her. I told myself I was overthinking it, that this was just a phase. Marriages have ups and downs, right? The breaking point came on a Tuesday. I came home early from work to surprise her, flowers in hand. As I walked in, I heard her on the phone in the other room, her voice soft, and full of a kind of joy I hadn't heard directed at me in years. "I miss you too," she was saying, followed by a light, happy laugh. "I can't wait to see you." My heart stopped. It wasn't the words themselves, but the tone. It was the voice of a woman in love. I confronted her right then and there. The denial came first, then anger, then finally the tearful confession. It was an emotional affair, she insisted. Nothing physical happened. She had been talking to a colleague, someone who just got her in a way she felt I no longer did. They shared dreams, fears, and intimate thoughts over texts and late-night calls. "He made her feel seen," she said. "He made her feel alive." Hearing those words was like a physical blow. Nothing physical happened, as if that made it better. She'd given away the emotional intimacy that was supposed to be ours. She had built a secret world with another man, a world where I didn't exist. The life I thought we were living was a lie. My partner, my best friend, was a stranger. In the weeks that followed, we tried to piece things back together. We went to counseling. We talked more than we had in years. But the trust was gone, shattered into a million pieces. Every time her phone buzzed, my stomach would clench. Every late night at work felt like a betrayal. The ghost of this other man was always in the room with us. Ultimately, we couldn't overcome it. The quiet affair had done its damage, silently and methodically destroying the core of our marriage. We separated 6 months later. Rebuilding my life has been the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It's a slow, painful process. Some days are okay. Others feel impossibly heavy. If you're going through something similar, please know you're not alone. The pain of betrayal, especially one that's hidden and emotional, can be isolating. It's okay to feel lost and broken. But it's also important to seek help, whether it's through therapy, support groups, or trusted friends. Talking about it is the first step toward healing. If you are struggling with your mental health because of a situation like this, there are resources available. Organizations like the National Alliance on Mental Illness can provide support and guidance. You don't have to navigate this darkness by yourself. Thank you for listening to my story.